Hello my friends, this is FC7 and today's quest is going to be a walkthrough of the Warrior Epic Request / Retelling, and these are the rewards from it. You can get an ornamentation of your 1.0, 1.5, 2.0 there on the right, and then the best reward is the artifact from doing the retelling, which is called the Lion, which is right here. So of course it all starts in Felwithe with this NPC, and I'm going to assume you know how to do all the other steps to this quest. This is the quest here. And for the warrior, it starts in Butcherblock Mountain at the chessboard. So I'm going to run to the chessboard here, coming in from Greater Fae. So you just go to the chessboard, stand about in the middle here, and it'll take you into an instance of Butcherblock. You just have to wait a little bit. So you have to be by yourself. You cannot be grouped when you do this, or else it will not let you into the instance. And make sure you have a bow and some arrows on you for this, because there's a spot at the beginning here where you will need to shoot your bow. And here's just some text before you zone in. I think this lore has to do with the 1.0. My warrior doesn't have the 1.0. I skipped right to the 1.5 from the pre-quest. So we enter in the game of strategy, which is the name of the instance, and what I did was just make out these skills on the hotbar, an empty hotbar, because you'll need each of them to do this correctly for the retelling. So you'll see this mob come down out of the sky as soon as you try to pick up the sword, and now he picks it up and flies away, and you'll need to shoot him down with your bow. So let me just equip my bow here, and there's a pattern to this if you want to do it correctly. And I'll just bring up my hotbar here. You'll have to do kick, taunt, and disarm in order. And you'll know you're doing it correctly when the green text goes on the screen. So then he drops the sword, and you'll just need to equip that. Let me see if I can do this. We'll get these other weapons out of here and equip the two-hander. And now start meleeing him. Let's see if I can get this organized. So I'll start meleeing this mob. And after a bit, he's going to reclaim the sword and fly up in the sky again. So he takes to the skies. So what you want to do is set up your auto fire for your bow and arrows, shoot him from the sky, and now you want to use a different combination. Use bash, taunt, and disarm until he dropped the sword again. Let's see if we can do this. So just use that combination, bash, taunt, disarm, and then he'll drop the sword again. Make sure to have a shield and sword when you do that part, because you'll need to use bash. And I believe you can only bash with a shield. I don't play my warrior all that often. I suppose it's a good time to mention this is a level 107 warrior. I'm actually pretty proud of him. I built this one from scratch. He wasn't one of the free heroics that Daybreak gave a couple years ago. So now the second part of the quest will start here. And this part is really easy. Just have him attack you, don't attack back. So he's going to check out the situation going on. And I apologize for not... I don't have much information about the lore. I really don't have time to explore the lore of these quests. So then, Suteng the Disgraced will attack you. He should be around here somewhere. There he is. Now all you have to do is just wait. Don't attack back. Because at around 50%, the next part of the event will start. So he'll just keep attacking you. So maybe people are familiar with the epic requests and retellings. You have to have your 1.0, 1.5, or 2.0 done to do the epic requests. And then you have to do the epic requests another time, so you have to do it 2 times total, and then there'll be an option in your achievements window. It'll be like a lock, and it'll say epic retelling. And this is the epic retelling I'm doing, and it'll give you a hint, something about flawless skills or something like that. And what it means is you have to do the combinations in order to get that achievement in the lion. So you can't mess up once when you do this. So we'll just continue to have him beat on me. So really, if you mess up one of the combinations, just start over. It's a really easy run from Butcherblock back to Felwithe. Just don't mess up. So now that that part is over, you'll be healed to full health. And you'll be struck with this spell from time to time. And it like roots you in place. It's kind of annoying. So I'm trying to turn around, but that spell has me just rooted in place here. I can't move. And it's unresistible too, so be aware of that. So now you're going to be attacked by skeletons. There should be like 8 of them. Equip your sword and your shield. And now at this point you want to use bash, taunt, kick, and disarm. So I have them in order here on my hotbar. And you'll see the green text. And now it'll say vulnerable, so you just attack them. So now here's another one, and you just go through bash, taunt, kick, and disarm again in continuous order. And if you're pretty low on any of these skills, I went to the Guildmaster in the Plane of Knowledge. I had a bunch of skill points, and I had one of these that I could just use platinum and skill up that way. I think it was disarm. I'm not sure, but anyways, you might want to check into that if you're low on one of these skills. So we'll just continue to fight this guy. And as you can see, I have the Epic 2.0 ornamentation on this weapon I'm using, because I've already done the Epic request. This is my Epic Retelling walkthrough. But if you're doing the Retelling, wait, I take that back. If you're doing the request, you can just do it this way. And you have room to mess up, if that makes any sense. So just keep using bash, taunt, kick, and disarm. They make this a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. When they came out with this quest, nobody even knew. There was no patch notes for it, and they just threw it in. They were kind of sly about how they did it. But I like to have all of my characters with this ornamentation, with their epic ornamentations, just so that I can put the ornamentation on a regular weapon and put it in my guild hall, because I have a space for all my ornamentation, or all my epic weapons. And if you're watching this, you might want to do that too. So just keep up with the bash, taunt, kick, and disarm. Warriors are really a fun class to play. I've been working on this one for about a month now, on and off. Attempting to. So how many do we have left here? I think that's the last one. Okay, now at this point, you're going to be attacked by that ogre, Suteng the Disgraced. And you'll want to have your sword and shield equipped, and then you just need to go taunt and kick. And make sure to get up to him really close. So taunt, kick. And just keep doing that over and over. You'll have to do it for about 5 or 6 times. So just taunt, kick. Get him defeated here. And before I finish, I really don't know of any other tips I can give for this one. This one is pretty easy compared to the other retellings. You just have to find the correct combination and use them all correctly. Don't mess up at all. Try to have this hotbar created before you enter the instance. Just get this guy finished and win this. Almost there. You really don't even need to attack. So there we go. And let's see. Task stage completed. And now there's a text saying that you did the retelling correctly. It'll say you have a more interesting tale to tell. So I need to zone back into regular Butcherblock. And now run back to Felwithe, which I will do here, and finish this quest up. And let's heal her and get the reward. And there we go. You can choose Lion, or you can choose your 1.5, 2.0, or 1.0 if you have it. And I'm just gonna put my 2.0 into this weapon here. So that's what that looks like. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that graphic. Now we'll put the lion in there. And that is that. Looks pretty nice. I wish there were some particles on it. It just looks like a giant sword. Not too impressive. I've seen better rewards in this, but still, it's unique. So here in my guild hall, I thought I would just show you where I'm going to place this in my wall of epics. So that should just about do it for this video. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. This was a fun one to do. I really enjoy playing my warrior. So everybody have a great day.